Welcome to Minecraft Pocket Edition, everyone. This game is actually being played on a different phone, and if you saw one of my comments on one of my latest YouTube Shorts videos, you'd probably know that I have had an iPhone XR. Well, the video that this is being recorded on, or more screen recorded on, this video is actually being made on an iPhone 13 because I recently got a new phone. It's not the Max or Pro Max, it's just the regular one. But I think it's pretty cool because I have Minecraft now and I can play it on the go. But I gotta change the settings for the game, especially controls. You have to turn sensitivity down. Button size needs to be way up because I have really big fingers. But, okay. Oh, and if you saw that for a split second, that was the skin that I made. It might be a little uncanny, but I at least tried. Okay, that cave was a wrong decision, because it's not really that much of a cave, it's just a tiny one. Ooh, that's a good location. I think it was. Okay. Yep. Right there. Good location for something. But I gotta get to negative 600 on one of my coordinates. Okay, what am I doing now? Yeah, I need to just turn down the settings, make the buttons larger, and I need to turn down my sensitivity at some point. Okay, making sure I'm at the right spot, because this is going to be a cool surprise. Wow, I'd mine pretty far. I did not expect that, but okay. Okay, and if you're wondering what I'm building, I am going to be building a railroad. Not a short one, I'm going to be building a pretty long one. And in here, this video you're watching, wait, I just forgot, I need a station. Okay, this area I'm digging out can be my station. Just getting some concrete, preferably in red, because, like, most Arctic equipment is painted in red for some reason. I don't know why, but, well, I feel like we're in the Arctic, so why not make the station out of red concrete? And we will be doing some editing later on. Okay, we need to make it pretty long. No, that's not long enough. Let's make it longer. Wait. It's pretty far. Oh my. Just wow. Okay, I can't go that far. That's good. Okay. We're probably gonna bore into this mountain a slight bit in order to get the larger station. Okay. But yeah, I said earlier on that I want my track to be at negative 600 on one of these coordinates. And it's gonna be a pretty hard task to make sure it is perfect, but not everything is perfect. We can very easily get it to the negative 600 coordinate, it's just we can't make it a super fast railroad using like tons of redstone machines. It's gonna have to be a little more simple than that. Okay, what are we doing now? I'm just thinking. Sometimes I like to talk to myself sometimes. Oh. turn down my sensitivity. Something I just always need to do when playing Minecraft. Okay, I can't fix the distance of building. Okay. Yeah, we're... Okay. That's all we have. Okay, we're just making it a little deeper because why not? Just by one block. That's all we're doing. Yeah, currently we're doing pretty good, but my only issue with this is just... I don't know how far land is going to be. Like, how far are we gonna have to go before we reach land that's even remotely buildable in? Because I don't want to go... Like, if it's like 5,000 blocks away, then I'm not showing the entire building process. That will take way too long. But if it's only a little over 1,000, then maybe, just maybe. Oh, and these lights, they're going to be every 10 blocks away. At least, I believe. But yeah, I'm not gonna coat this tunnel in red concrete, like the entire thing. I'm not coating it all in red concrete. I'll do that later on, but... Yeah, we have a... I'm not sure how long of a way we have, but... Yeah, I'm gonna take a guess that we have a pretty long way. Because I've played Minecraft a lot, and this looks pretty accurate. It looks like we are going to have to go pretty far in order to find any suitable land. Which is kind of upsetting. Okay, our station is actually looking pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, it's really cold outside. Well, in the game, not in real life. In real life, right now, it's actually quite humid. It's just... Yeah, all I'm doing right now is just... I don't like the fact that the snow doesn't, like, break on impact on the ground. Like, why? Why doesn't it break on impact? That would help so much. Yeah, I'm just making it double layered, because why not? Putting corners, why not? Yep, sounds good. Oh, and yeah, that cave down there, I'm not sure about it, but... Yeah, I feel like it needs lights in it. It really needs lights. Because I don't want mobs spawning nearby my track and possibly getting on without a ticket. Because if you get on my track without a ticket, you die. That is literally your punishment. Train jumping is not allowed. Another thing I want to say is just this. One, if you train jump, first off, you're going to be registered as SO. Which, if you know anything about laws and court cases and stuff, you'd know what SO means. Yeah, that's what. You'll be registered as that if you train jump. But also, if you train jump, you'll also have your legs removed and your arms removed. Oh, and also your head removed, because we have a guillotine that we're going to be placing soon. But yeah, for a while, I'm just going to be building out into the middle of the ocean until I find a piece of land that's suitable for my planned metropolis. And it's going to be amazing. An absolutely glorious metropolis that will rise over the rest of the world. It will have subways. It will have monorails like this. It will have streets. It will have Michelin star restaurants. It will have all sorts of cool stuff. Oh, and anytime I make a Minecraft world, there is one main focal point. That focal point is my house. I don't know what it is, but anytime I build a Minecraft world, usually in my experiences and my ideas for my worlds, I usually just make the world's main focal point my house. Yeah, and my house is almost never a normal little house. Like, oh, it only has, like, 2 or 3 floors. Like, no. Can I tell you a little something about my houses? Okay, the previous world I had, which was on a Samsung tablet I had, that house had 8 floors, 5 above ground and 3 underground. The house before that had 27 floors, 26 above ground and 1 underground. Oh, and yeah, I can even name the house I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I have a hard time speaking sometimes, but that's just because I sometimes forget what I'm saying. But yeah, the house before that one was a house in a land called Future Island. I had 3 floors above ground and 2 floors underground, so 5 floors. That was probably my most sane house that I have built. But yeah, that 27 floored house, I will actually try and build a replica of it. It still exists, surprisingly, but it's on an even older Samsung tablet that probably can't run Minecraft whatsoever. But yeah, other than that, one thing I want to explain is just the insane amount of time it takes to build these houses. It takes a long time, like a really long time. Oh, and yeah, okay, let's see what order it was. It was Orange Island, I believe. It was, I'm not sure what the one before that was called. Then the one before that, what was it called? It was called Future Island, and then the one before that was called Jumanji. In the world of Jumanji, thing is, I lived in a castle in that world. The castle had about 7 floors, a water park on top of it, and it also had walls, like side walls of the throne room, that were made of lava. And I thought it was extremely cool. Also, my younger sibling, actually lived in a little tiny palace called the Mushroom Castle, and I built a mega-sized cruise ship next to it. But yeah, that world was from 6 or so years ago, if not longer. And then I had a world before that, which is one of my oldest worlds I can actually remember, and it was called Mars. Mars had not that many houses in it, but it had a giant tower made entirely out of emeralds, diamonds, polished diorite, redstone, and gold. It also had a lot of glowing blocks on it, and for some reason it had these pagoda styled roofs that had beds on the side of them, and it was a pretty strange building, but I think it's kind of iconic. But if I can get a replica of what it looks like accurately, then I will actually build it in this world. Because, in fact, I'm actually going to build a lot of the old buildings I had in this world. And, I don't know, but yeah, I'm going to be building a lot of legacy buildings in my Minecraft worlds. And these legacy buildings are all going to have a special plaque in front of them and a special monument as well. The monument is going to be a number dedicated to the approximate year that they were built in. And most of these buildings were built way before 2020. And also, one other thing about these worlds is just the absolutely just crazy amount of expansion that's been happening quite recently, because a lot of my older worlds, really old ones, barely struggled to... Actually, no, they struggled to break past 1 megabyte in file size. Meanwhile, my biggest world before this one managed to reach 312 megabytes before my tablet just gave up and just hard reset the world. That's literally something that happened. The world was just really, really big. It took 4 maximum size maps that I had that much area mapped out. In fact, I probably had more. But another thing about it, I also had a railway tunnel in it, similar to the one I'm building here, but it was actually underground. That tunnel was so deep and so long. It was actually below sea level, but another thing about it, it was really, really long. Like, it went 5,000 blocks in one direction and about 15,000 in the other direction. And it took like a year to build that. But it doesn't exist anymore, which is kind of sad, and it makes me really upset because it was like the coolest tunnel ever. And it was just so cool, but now it doesn't exist. Oh, and speaking of the orange Minecraft world, which was before this, that world, I am going to probably tell a couple of stories about that world. But these stories are all based off of actual things that I built, and they are all very, 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 probably detailed stories, but yeah, if they seem a little too detailed, just remember, the world disappeared over a year ago, and I don't have perfect details anymore, because I do have screenshots, but the world might not exist in its perfect state anymore. So yeah, I'm going to tell you some stories about it in a few moments. So story number 1 is of the Kaniza Grand Hotel. The Kaniza Grand Hotel is a hotel that I created that is pretty interesting. It was made out of quartz, blue lapis, it had normal glass, and it had not 12, but 10 rooms. Well, for the main part. Then I added 5 more onto it, and it was still really cool afterwards. It had a rooftop pool, it had a helipad, and it had a cafe that me and my younger sibling designed. This cafe sold a knockoff version of Red Bull called Blue Bull, and it was a lot more expensive than normal Red Bull because it was like $5 for like a toothpaste cup, like one of those medicine cups. I don't know what they're called, but a Dixie cup. Yeah, like a Dixie cup filled with it was like $5. So yeah, if you wanted Blue Bull, then you would need to pay up. We also had knockoff orange Fanta, which I think was called Orange Garbage or Marmalade or Marmalanta or something. Yeah, that's what I think we had. But yeah, we also had signs around the hotel that said all these famous celebrities have been here. In the kitchen area, we actually had a sign that says Gordon Ramsay has visited here. In the, I believe it was the play area, like it was nearby the indoor playground. We had a sign that said Frank Lloyd Wright was here, who, if you don't know, was one of the most famous architects in all of history. And that falling water house, he actually designed it. That, like, really cool house. But yeah, one of the other things is, in the hotel, we also had, one more area where it said, visited by Freddie Mercury, and it was like a little stage area. Yeah, and that's basically all for the Kaniza Grand Hotel, because the rest of it was just, it was basically just the same duplicate rooms over and over again. There were, like, 2 rooms that were different, but not really. They were only slightly different. Story number 2 is of the artificial oceans of Orange. Yeah, the city itself was called Kaniza, But the world was called Orange because that's the only part of it that I remember. But one of the things about it is that it had an artificial ocean that I built. This artificial ocean was not like I increased the height of like a lake by 2 blocks. No, I increased the height of an area of nearly 1,000,000 blocks by like 8 blocks high. It was pretty crazy and it was pretty intense. And it took a very long time to build that artificial ocean. We turned mountains into islands. We turned plains into swamplands, forests into even worse swamplands. Like, it was just insane. And the thing is, I built it entirely by myself. The reason is no one else went to help with it. And that's all. And this world also happened to have a lot of people that visited. I believe approximately 3 friends of my younger sibling visited, and no, actually, 2 of my friends visited the world. But yeah, they all built at least one house in the world. And my younger sibling's house was a couple 100 blocks away, which was basically nothing in comparison to what we built for transport. And since we had our artificial ocean, we could travel there with so much ease. It was like so fun, and it was so cool to just bask in the true glory of the ocean. But it did take a lot of land and building potential away, which is something I'm not going to do in this world, because I'm fairly certain we don't have as much land as I think we do. That world had a lot of land, and I mean a lot of land. In fact, I believe about half of all the areas we discovered in that world, like more than half, were land. And about a quarter of that was suitable for the ocean, which that ocean was just such a cool project. I actually at one point had to destroy a desert temple because it was in the way of the ocean. So I did so. Another story I have is, well, the story of Luxury Lagoon. Luxury Lagoon is a complex. Basically, it speaks for itself, but Luxury Lagoon is a complex that me and my younger sibling created. The reason is because we were bored, and while we were playing Minecraft, we decided we wanted a place where all the rich people could live like swamp people. And we made Luxury Lagoon. It had docks, it had houses with docks. It was crazy. Like, it's a lot crazier than what I'm describing, but trust me, if you saw it, it would be a lot better. And the one that we built was just amazing. My house was actually there, the 8-floored one. It was in Luxury Lagoon. And in Luxury Lagoon, we had a house that my younger sibling designed that was absolutely insane, and it was really beautiful. And we also even had a bank there, the headquarters of our company, and we also had tunnels, lots and lots of tunnels. But also, something about my Minecraft worlds I've recently started to do is create artificial tunnels. Well, all tunnels, except for caves, are artificial, but one of the things that I've been working on for the last few worlds I've made is a secret tunnel system that goes underneath the entire world, and I call it the Secret Luxury Underground Society Club. I know it's a really long name, but I really like the name. And one of the things about it is that this club, you can't just break into it. No, you have to be invited. into it. And you know what? If I ever get channel memberships, one of the memberships is going to be Secret Luxury Underground Society Club. And it'll have to be like one that you have to be invited into or something. I don't know. That's just like a little thing I just came up with. But one thing about this is just it connected to the mainland and Luxury Lagoon, which was really good for everyone, and it made the entire world a happier place, because we could travel underground without people noticing us, and it was so fun, because, well, it may have looked boring, but there were, like, maze complexes built within it, and all of it was underground, and just remember, it was built on a low-end Samsung tablet that somehow didn't catch on fire, because I bet I put at least a couple 100,000 blocks of quartz throughout the complex tunnels and the walls. The walls were made entirely from quartz, and the floor, the middle lane of the floor, was nothing but glowstone. Under the stairs, there was glowstone, and there were just all sorts of cool stuff. We even had an art museum as well, dedicated to map art that I made. And trust me, I made a lot of map art. If I have screenshots, I will show them later in a future video. In fact, I might even try to recreate one of them on this ice sheet that you're looking at right now. But one of the things is, that is pretty much it for the Secret Luxury Underground Society Club and Luxury Lagoon. Because other than just having houses where rich people can live, a bank, and all sorts of stuff, that's pretty much it for Luxury Lagoon. But now, I'm going to tell you guys about another thing. The Art Museum. Story number 4. The Art Museum was the real deal of an art museum. We had banners that we all created, banners that we didn't originally design, banners from all sorts of different Minecraft YouTubers and videos. My personal favorite of the banners is a rainbow banner that is like kind of an abstract design, but I think it's a really cool banner. But also, in the museum, we also had a redstone perpetual motion machine. This perpetual motion machine was just like it went in a circle. It's pretty much it for it. But I will probably try to recreate it in a more interesting shape. Also, another thing about this world, this museum, is that we had a giant, about 40 block tall statue of Jesus on top of it, made out of emeralds, diamonds, gold, redstone, and I believe bedrock. We had all that, and we also had glass there as well, in order to make the eyes look better and more realistic. And also, underneath of it, we had another section which sadly wasn't put to use, but underneath of that is actually where we stored the map art in a vault, and that is the first and one of the only locations in all of Minecraft that I've ever used barrier blocks. After watching a bunch of tutorials on YouTube, I finally found out how to get barrier blocks, and I actually used them in order to make like cool display cases. These display cases were extremely effective, as they were invisible to literally everyone, like, except for me. And they are also indestructible to explosions, which made them even better. We also had little descriptions underneath the paintings that explained what they were. And we even had a lot of really cool stuff as well. One of the other cool stuff that we had was, of course, the storage facility. The storage facility in the world was kind of a disaster, but it was also super successful at the same time. That's because it's where I stored all my materials, and maybe I might try and build a better one in this world, right here. But if I do, I'm going to need to watch some tutorials, because that one was built entirely based off of my knowledge, and due to render distance and how Minecraft works, it didn't exactly work. The reason it didn't work is because when you get out of focus and render, the hopper chain would not even work and would not function. Yeah, so that's why I also decided to put a railroad next to it, and it looked hideous. Even more hideous than it did originally. But other than that, it had a lot of chests in it. I believe it was about 50 blocks tall, and it stored approximately, I think, over 1 billion items, and that's including shulker boxes. And 1 billion gold bars is, I believe, the maximum it could store. 9 billion gold nuggets at the absolute most. Because this is just something I came up with as a boredom concept, because I wanted to store stuff, and it was originally inspired by Sahara from the Hermitcraft server, but when I realized that took a long time of engineering and planning, and a lot of redstone capability, I didn't know much about it, so I just made a very loose guess on what I was trying to build, and it didn't work, but it also did work at the same time. The storage facility was also an absolute it was kind of an eyesore, to be honest. The entire thing was made of polished diorite, which I have a strange obsession with. I don't like normal diorite, I like the polished diorite. But normal diorite, if you're trying to make like a static TV setup, like a display that looks like one, then it's perfect for that. But other than that, it's not very good. That is literally all I have to say for this story. Now let's go on to story number 5, which is the Acacia Library Tower. The library tower was a place where I and my younger sibling wrote many books. These many books that we wrote were stored here. The original copies were stored here. And we also had a bookstore that sold copies based off of the originals. But the thing about this building, it actually caught on fire at one point. And it was just horrible to see it burn, because I really loved the design of it. And, okay, all these buildings I'm talking about, if I have pictures of them, I will show them later on in a different video. But one of the things about the Acacia Library Tower is it had a lot of floors, plenty of reading space, and it was super quiet. But also, it was really close to the world build height limit, which, yeah, this building was just a monstrosity in how tall it was compared to everything else. So I had to build another building next to it that was somehow taller, and temporarily I had a building next to that was even taller. And I will talk about those buildings too, because those ones were even more crazy. But yeah, the Acacia Library Tower is just where I stored some banners and some books that I wrote, and that's literally all it is known for. Other than that, it was pretty much useless. Story number 6 is the story of the Glowstone Castle. The Glowstone Castle is, well, as the name says, a giant castle made entirely out of glowstone. The original Glowstone Castle was actually based off of a castle, you guessed it, made of glowstone, that I built on Xbox 360 Minecraft, and it was, like, the coolest thing ever. Like, I thought it was, like, just so cool. Now that I realize it's quite impractical, and a little ugly, but thing is, I loved that building so much. I thought it was just such a cool building, and one of the other cool things about it, it had a radio tower built on top of it. But I also had another radio tower that was about 100 blocks tall that was away from it, and that probably made the other one obsolete. But yeah, the thing about this glowstone tower, it was ridiculously tall. Like, thing is, in this world, I was known for doing elytra base jumping, which is basically where you stand on top of a really tall building, jump down, and then use your elytra to fly out and possibly use fireworks in order to accelerate yourself. Elytra base jumping is really fun. That is something I'm going to tell you. It is like one of the most fun things ever, and it's like one of the most fun things you can do in Minecraft. I don't really use them for actual transport as much as just base jumping, because elytra base jumping is just one of the coolest things, because one, you're jumping from nearly 200 blocks of height, because the glowstone castle was right over top of a ravine that headed basically down to bedrock. And this ravine, when you would base jump into it, it was such an insane drop that it took like multiple seconds to even reach the bottom. And I'm pretty sure you actually would reach terminal velocity in Minecraft if you were to recreate it. But yeah, it was really cool. The elytra is a really cool tool used. And it is also just crazy just to see just how much we used it. Most of the times we used it was just for base jumping and slight transportation. The major distance transportation we took was through our tunnel, which was a railroad tunnel, similar to one that I'm building right here. Yeah, that was where major transport was taken. Major transport was only taken there because, well, it was a more patient and calm form of transport that didn't really require much time and effort to add on to. And the reason it was calm, it wasn't crazy. You didn't have to deal with mountains getting in your way. And the tunnel was just perfectly straight on. There were lights in it, so there weren't any mobs. And you could just sit back and relax. That is all for the glowstone castle. And now for story number 7, which is the Birch Giga Tower. The Birch Giga Tower is a birch building that I built that just, yes, it only existed temporarily before I just demolished it because I hated it. And it was right next to the Kaniza Grand Hotel, and it blocked a lot of people's sunrise and sunset view. Mainly, sunrise view, I believe so. Yeah, it blocked their view of it, and I did not want to subject them to that, so I got rid of the building, and, like, right behind it, or on the other side of it, I built a small cathedral based off of one that I built about 2,000 blocks away from this mainland area. And that cathedral was such a cool place. It was a cool place because just, it was so isolated. It was one of the few places I was able to find an outpost. And it was also one of the few places where the villagers, yeah, had absolutely no idea of who I was. You know what, most villagers probably don't have ideas of who I am, but these ones especially didn't, because they had never even seen me. I most definitely built on top of their houses, and built giant towers that were crazy tall, and just crazy. There were bell towers, like dozens of them, There were catwalk outsides and stuff. There were just so many ornate little details within it. And it only had orange stained glass, because why not? Orange is my favorite color, so why not? And that's pretty much all for the Birch Tower, because the Birch Tower was literally an empty building for, like, its entire existence, and it was super tall, kind of ugly, and I demolished it. So, I decided that after that, I would just turn it into a little school for boating, kind of like SpongeBob's boating school. And that's all for story number 7. Now for story number 8, this one will take us back to the Central Mainland. In the Central Mainland, there were 2 houses. These 2 houses belonged to me and my younger sibling. My younger sibling lived in a tri-level aesthetic house that I actually was kind of jealous of, while I lived in this giant acacia diorite mansion that was just absolutely just crazy. I had this massive underground cave complex as well, which was just a giant pit that went down, down, down. In fact, I actually gave that mansion to my younger sibling because I built another one that I lived in. In fact, that is the only time I have ever moved in one of my Minecraft worlds. The only time ever is when I moved to Luxury Lagoon. But also, my younger sibling also built a house in Luxury Lagoon, so we can remain neighbors, which was really nice. And one of the things about it is that those 2 houses, both of them, one, they both had a lake next to it, which of course was raised above what it was originally. And in that lake, we actually had we didn't have anything in it, but underneath of it, I had a little tunnel connected to an ATM that would actually steal your money, and it would bring it to my mansion. That is actually something I designed, and it was really cool. All you had to go into was my bedroom, then my bedroom closet, then you'd have to take a very small, slight flight of stairs, go down, and then you'd find some railroads next to, like, a tiny pool of water, and then a tunnel that goes down. This tunnel would take you underneath of a lot of stuff, underneath of the bank, which we had 2 banks there, one that was really cool in its design, and the other one which was more functional. But with both of these banks, we made a lot of money. Oh, and in this world, money was just dried kelp. That was literally the equivalent of actual money. The reason it was the equivalent of actual money is because I personally think the dried kelp item in Minecraft kind of looks like dollar bills, and the block of dried kelp looks like a giant pallet of money. That's pretty much all for that, for story number 8, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty much all. Actually, I don't know. No, I don't know what story it is, but it's the 2 houses, and yeah, I'm just done numbering these, but that's pretty much all for it. I believe I only have 3 more little stories to tell, but I'm gonna go quick with these. This story I have to tell is about a little tiny money farm in the middle of the ocean. I built this big, grandiose bridge to take us to this tiny little money farm, which just harvests kelp, turns into dry kelp, and then it would just put them in a chest, and that's it. I also emptied out a section of ocean next to it, which I thought was really cool, because I got, like, an actual 32 by 32 block area of empty ocean. Like, absolutely nothing was there, and it was just so cool. But also for the next story, it is a turtle sanctuary. This turtle sanctuary was so cool. Me and my younger sibling put so much detail into this sanctuary. The turtles were really cool. We had a little gift shop, an area where you can walk around. We even had a restaurant attached to it where you could eat fish. And we even, in the roof, there were fish that were swimming around and stuff like that. It was really cool. But all the fish died, and both of the turtles died when the world was gone forever, which was really sad. But also, after that, I have one last story, which is going to be the longest of the stories, and that is the llama temples. These llama temples are in no way related to the llamas from Fortnite, not even remotely close. These llama temples were based off of llamas that me and my younger sibling had. I don't remember what their names were, but these llama temples were basically like places of like worship for these llamas. One of them was a demonic llama, and one of them was a heavenly llama. And the heavenly llama was such a cool llama. It only had like a little box, while the demonic llama had this giant building that looked like a skull, like a monster skull. But, oh, I forgot one last thing. I believe one last thing. I hope I'm not incorrect. This next thing I'm talking about is a roller coaster that me and one of my friends built. This roller coaster was built in a desert area, which, of course, I turned into the artificial ocean. And this enormous roller coaster went basically from the side of the road up. Yeah, it did a few turns. It went over a giant lake of lava, went into a really cool cave with gems and stuff. It also went over, like, in a cave filled with bats, and then it went up and up into an area where you could leave if you were scared. And then after that, it went down, did a bunch of ridiculously crazy and dangerous stunts that would obviously kill someone in real life. But this is Minecraft, and we don't really have to care for safety codes and violations and OSHA stuff. We don't really have to care about that. The reason we don't have to care about it is because they don't care about what we build in Minecraft. They care about what we build in real life. But yeah, this roller coaster, after doing some crazy turns, it would go through a small cave underground. Then it would pop back out of the world, exposing itself to the air. Then it would pop back into the world, then down into a cave, doing a double spiral. And then after that, it would pass by a giant ribcage fossil, which is surprisingly rare, but we managed to find one. And it would actually drive past that into a big one of those like giant like teardrop caves, I think they're called. Correct me if I'm wrong, but those caves, like one of the really big circular caves that were spherical, one of those, it went through one of those, did a loop. Since there was a gravel deposit next to it, it went down through a collapsed deposit. Then it went through another tunnel underneath of it that basically took it to the underworld. It's basically where it took it. After it took you to the underworld, it decided to give you a really tiny slight bit of mercy, and it decided to pull you all the way back up to the overworld, but very slowly. There were more tunnels, there were more twists, there were more turns. There were more of pretty much everything. If it involved stopping and going doing turns and possible flips, then yes. We then passed by a terracotta cave filled with signs that basically answered the stupidest questions imaginable. I don't know any of them, but all I know is that they were ridiculously stupid questions. Also, after passing the cave of stupid questions, we passed out of a giant hole in the ocean, and then we actually went up underneath of the exit station for the coaster, and then we went back underwater into a tunnel where we took another turn into one of those spherical caves, and it went all the way on like the edge of it. There was, I believe, a small lake of water inside of the lake, inside the cave, and then when we went past that, it just basically took us back to the exit after that. And all of that was about a 4-minute long roller coaster, which I was kind of disappointed about it only being 4 minutes, considering I remember building one that was about 18 minutes long. And yeah, that kind of makes me a little sad, it only being 4 minutes. But other than that, it was a really, really cool roller coaster. I'm probably going to build another crazy coaster in this world, but that is, for now, my last story I have to tell, because there's a ton more that I will tell in a later video. In fact, I might make a big, like, story time video about all of them. It's probably going to be well over 2 hours long, because there are a lot of stories about this world. And this is one world I'm talking about. One Minecraft world. And there are all of these stories about buildings, all these stories about animals, all these stories about literal bodies of water, all these stories about just random stuff that me and my younger sibling built because we were bored. Yes, just random stories about, like, activities we like to do back when the world existed. Just, there were a ton of random stories that I could tell, but someday I will make a story video based off of it. And yes, I will try to tell every single story, and the video is not coming out anytime soon, but hopefully I can get it out by at least the end of this year, because just, I think that would be a really good treat, like, hopefully a Christmas treat. That is my goal. Get a story video about all the stories from that world, the orange world, all the stories from it. If we can get all the stories from it and get in a video and to put it by Christmas, that would just be an absolute gift for all of you guys. That would be my Christmas gift to you, and that's basically all for that. Currently, I am done talking about the orange world, and now I'm going to talk more about the world we are in right now, which is this. Yeah, right now I'm just building railroads, and yeah, yeah, I don't know what to say about building railroads. It's literally what's going on. So if I'm a little bit quiet about this, that's just because I'm not exactly sure what to say about it. It's just building railroads. But yeah, I'm probably going to be a little quieter now, since I don't really have any stories to tell you, and I'm just feeling tired at the moment. I'm just going to show you some more railroad building footage, and hopefully you enjoy. You can skip past it if you want, but that's pretty much all I have to say for a little moment. We have gone over 1,000 blocks, and I still can't find any land. Just what even is this world? I can't believe it. Still haven't found any land yet. I really hope we're gonna find it soon. Oh, I found it! Just wow. We got land! And it doesn't look like a tiny island. We have a lot of it! Oh, this makes me happy. This is where we can build our main metropolis. We can build it here. And it can be the greatest city on Earth. But without a major functioning railway, we can't make it the greatest on Earth. So, for the entire railway, I'm gonna put 1 redstone for every 10 blocks. So yeah, right there was 1050, right here's 1040, and so on. Basically until we reach the other side of the track, which is a pretty long way away. Okay, just interesting. I wouldn't call this, like, satisfying, but I'm just not sure. Some part of this is just stressful, but we are soon going to need to put lights on here. Because you don't want to hit a zombie or a spider or a creeper or a skeleton while riding on your railway to the city or back home. That would ruin your day or night. Like, that would just be terrible if you hit something. Oh, and I might actually someday build a station in the middle of the railway, like as a halfway point, kind of like one of those truck stops. But my version of it is going to be a fishing stop where you can go fishing for fish, of course. And there's also going to be like a gas station thing with like ovens and stuff. There's going to be like some bathrooms maybe. Okay, now I'm just going to put some lights on and then deal with the rest of everything. Sorry if I'm not talking much. The reason I'm not talking as much as I was earlier is because there's just not much that I could really talk about. Because it's just building a railroad. That's all it really is. It's not like building a major house with all these crazy plans. It's just building a railroad. So yeah, if I'm quiet for a while, that's just because I'm building and not really wanting to talk. But yeah, this video is gonna be like the longest of my Minecraft videos and hopefully the only video that is this length because I want to make them shorter and more watchable. Finally, we are doing something more interesting. We are starting construction on the station. And on the station, our construction just starts at the walls. Then we're going to work on the floors, and just after that, it won't be bad to do any more work, but we're going to do an elevator, probably some trusses, so we could fit roads into the actual infrastructure of the building. Sounds a little weird, but trust me, it's a lot cooler than it sounds. But just keep watching. I'm probably not going to do much more talking for this part of the video, but if I do some more talking, that's because I'm working on a different project. But yeah, this is just a train station, and that's basically it for a little bit. Yeah, it might be about 10 or 20 minutes before you really hear much, but if you don't want to watch parts that I'm not talking in, you can freely skip to whatever part you want. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna allow you to do. In fact, I'm not a police officer. You can just do it if you want. But yeah, that's all. Look at this mountain right here. Just look. You see it? It's a pretty cool mountain. I could probably build something on top of it, but wow, that's not a lot of space. And if I want to build something on top of it, I'm probably just going to connect it with another super tall building next to it. But all I'm going to do is figure out just how tall do I want my building to be, and just where do I want it to connect into the mountain. But that's only an if. I might not do that. Let's see. Okay, never mind. I just realized we're not gonna build a really tall building. That would take way too long, and it would turn this from like a 3-hour video to like a 6-hour video. And I don't want to subject you guys to that. And I don't want to subject myself to that because my voice is kind of slightly starting to just be a little bit tired of kind of talking. And I'm just not really sure what I'm supposed to talk about at this point. So, if I make another video, it's going to be a lot shorter. And hopefully better. But yeah, I've been thinking that in this area, right where I am, I have decided that I am going to build a Michelin star restaurant. That is what I'm going to do. And I have no idea why I'm putting this block tower here, but I'm just... Oh, wait. I just realized I'm doing this because I want to figure out just how high this has to be in order to connect with the mountain. That's basically all, and yeah, that is way too high, and that would make this not a 6-hour video, but probably a 10-hour video, which that just sounds like hell, and it's just not worth it at this point. I don't think I could do one of those, like one of those old Mr. Beast challenges. I don't know if I could do, like, one of those, like, doing something 10 hours nonstop challenge. Like, I do not think, I don't think that I could do that, like, even if I tried. Like, I think it would just mentally destroy me, because that just sounds horrible. But, well, right now, I'm gonna do what I love doing the most. That is building with orange concrete. No, building with orange concrete is something I really enjoy, but I'm going to need to find out something else to do after that, because other than orange concrete, there are other things I like to do as well. And the things I like to do as well aren't just orange concrete. One of the things are, get this, I like building artificial oceans, and since I said I'm not doing that, like, a long time ago, I am not doing it. Artificial oceans take up way too much space, and they take a really long time to build. They don't really hurt performance as much as other things, like mob farms, but yeah, artificial oceans aren't exactly good unless you're going to use them to some extent. But, okay. All I'm going to be doing for, like, the rest of the video is just building my Michelin star restaurant. And I'm only going to be talking when it's actually important. Like, if I'm building something or I need to explain something, I'll actually talk. But most of the video is probably going to be a lot quieter, since I'm just not really sure what to say for the rest of this. But yeah, if I need to explain something or tell you why I'm building it the way I am, I'll explain it. And that point I will use for talking. That's all. So I hope you enjoy the rest of this video, despite the interesting circumstances. this area that I'm building right here, this area is mainly just, well, the main dining area on floor 1. The area underneath is going to be the kitchen, and I'll probably explain some building processes after that, explaining how I built the kitchen. But yeah, this is just floor 1. That's probably going to be a boat dock. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's going to take a little bit. But just keep watching if you want. Now I am currently working on the second floor, which is kind of the same as the first floor, but, well, it's above. And the other thing about it is the second floor has one advantage. It is higher up and has a better view. But also, I'm going to be building a floor above it, a third floor. I am not going to be building a fourth floor. That would just take way too much time because the first floor already took a pretty long amount of time. But anyway, keep watching if you want. This pillar that I'm building out of glowstone, that is actually a structural support pillar that carries the stairs and it also carries the floors, making sure they don't sag and decay. But also, these stairs are going to be pretty cool. I think so, but if you don't like them, that is okay. I'll do different stair designs soon. And I'll make them different. Each set of stairs will be different. That is my goal. Okay, keep on watching if you want to. I'm currently starting work on floor number 3, which is going to be the last floor as I explained earlier. This floor is going to be smaller than the rest of the floors, and I might make a few edits later on, but these stairs are going to be small. Actually, no, this floor is going to be small, not the stairs, the floor. But yeah, the thing is, well, this is going to be a pretty cool restaurant, and I hope you like it. But what you're seeing now is just me building the rest of the process for the second floor, which is the rest of the room. That's pretty much all I'm building for that part. That big giant slab of wood floating in the sky, that is the second floor. And yes, keep on watching if you want. This area that I'm building right here is going to be, well, the bathrooms, mainly the guest bathrooms. One bathroom for men and one bathroom for women. They're gonna look exactly the same because I've never cared about putting detail into bathrooms when it comes to Minecraft. And I think it's going to be pretty cool having two bathrooms. But also there will be an employee-only bathroom that's downstairs, but that is a secret for most people. I'm currently working on the stairs right here, which are basically just a way to get down to the basement kitchen. The basement kitchen is also going to be access to the workers' parking area for boats. Now, there's a lot of drowns down here. They need to die. Like now, they need to die because they did not pay, and also they are not employed. You know what? I've decided I'm going to have a giant plaque in the main center realm of the world that states the universal rules. The rules are going to be 1. You can't do it unless you are employed. You must be employed and you must pay. Number 2. If you don't comply, we will remove your arms, legs, and head. And also, we'll probably remove your teeth. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all for the city. But in the building itself, we're going to be making a double thick basement wall that's going to hold our kitchen. Our kitchen is going to be a hygienic kitchen that produces tons of food every single day. Right now, I'm getting ready to build the oven. The oven is going to be, one of those special fast ovens. I believe it's a smoker. It's going to be a smoker with some hoppers. One hopper will be for fuel, and one hopper will be for food, and they're going to be from barrels from above. Also, one of the cool things about this, hoppers are twice as fast as standard furnaces, but they can only cook food, which makes them about the same value because furnaces can cook ore and food, but they are about normal speed, while these are well, the blast furnace and the smoker are twice as fast, but they can only do one thing at a time. I will also be adding some barrels on the wall as well, and on the area underneath the stairs, that is our bathroom. This right here is going to be our bathroom. It's going to look pretty similar to the bathrooms upstairs, but I want there to be at least one thing different. It's going to have a light inside, which when it's on, that means the bathroom's in use. When it's off, the bathroom is not in use. That is something I'm going to want to get in here, and we're also going to put some lights in here just to make it look cool and pretty. Our walk-in fridge, I might actually change the axis on where the wall entry is, because this kind of makes me a little upset at what it is. So I'll just make the walls thicker. Oh, like they're not already thick. And yes, I will put my motor piston contraption here. They will be pretty cool, but when I get them, they will be ultimately cool. And it'll be an easy way to make an automatic door in this game. And when I mean automatic, I mean you still have to open it, but it's a machine door, which I think is extremely cool. So one of the things I'm also going to do is I'm going to make the entry walkway, whatever, of the boat dock, I'm going to make that wider so we can actually walk on it and not worry about falling into the water. because one block is just not enough. One thing I realized, this third floor area is too small. We need to make it just a little bit larger. And this little bit larger, like this tiny itty bitty little amount of extra space, will mean so much when it's just added to the restaurant, and it will mean more people can sit and eat, and it will also mean, you guessed it, more Michelin stars. But yeah, this restaurant would be lucky if it got one Michelin star. But all we cook right now is just steak, and that's it. We're just running a semi-fancy restaurant. That's it. That's literally all we're doing. What are you looking at me for? I'm just installing lights. That is literally all I'm doing. I'm just installing lights, making sure no monsters are allowed. Because who likes monsters in their restaurant? 1, if you do, then you're cringe. 3, if you do, just, oh my. Like, I don't even know. Like, I haven't really been talking as much, and now I can't count properly for some reason. I don't know why. But, yeah, this is a little window thing I think might work. No, it doesn't. It is just terrible. It looks awful. Like, even without the dirt, it would still look awful. And just, I don't want it to happen. So yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of these stone little things and replace them with concrete to make them more flush with the building. Those ones can stay, and so can those ones. Oh yeah, and so can those ones. Oh, and that little jutting piece, that is the wall of the bathroom. The reason why? The bathroom was not big enough for a majority of the time it existed. But yeah, right now I'm just taking a break from the restaurant, and I'm going to be working on this river in order to make a little tiny canal for the boats. That's what I'm going to be doing. So, that's all. I'm just gonna be doing some work. And I hope you guys enjoy watching this little work session that I'm doing. I really hope you do enjoy it. Currently, right now, I'm going to be digging a canal, but I've also decided that I'm actually going to do more talking later on in like a couple minutes, so that's just something I'm preparing for. There's going to be more talking in the video because some more interesting things are going on, and I'm just feeling more in the mood after a little tiny hiatus of talking after tiny hiatus. Basically, I just need breaks while making the video, which, yeah, happens to everyone. Everyone needs breaks in between videos and between talking in the editing process in videos. Everyone needs a break at some point. Poor animals, you can't get across. You know what? I'm gonna build a bridge for you. In fact, I'm building it right now. I'll build a little land bridge for you, but I gotta make sure it's enough for everyone to get across. Because why not? Cows can get across, sheep can get across, pigs can get across, everyone can get across. I want it to be accessible to everyone. Okay, just building up. It's gonna be 5 wide. If you're wondering, yeah, I was humming the tune to Through the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force, which is one of my favorite songs. Okay, what is this that we're dealing with? I just realized we're going to need a lot of dirt and sand. Just all sorts of stuff. Okay, I'm thinking. I think I found it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm just real quiet because there's just not really much for me to say at this point. I'm just building a bridge and getting some dirt. That's pretty much all. So if I'm a little quiet, it's not the end of the world. All we need is more dirt. Okay, yeah, that's just all we need. I'm just some part of me is just not feeling that excited to help these sheep out. But a majority of me actually wants to help them. Because there's a big sheep and a baby sheep, and I just want to do what's right. Now let's just carve them a little path. Nope, we need to carve that. Oh, they won't go there because there's no grass. And they hate walking on stone. Oh my, yeah. Okay, let's just wow. Okay, just where are we going with this world? Where are we going? Oh, I'm not really singing that. I'm not singing a song you guys would recognize because it's not a song that exists. Oh, wait, where'd the sheep go? Oh my. Oh, they're up there. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them be. I just don't know. Like, Minecraft is a fun game, but there's just something boring about it when it's just one person. Multiplayer Minecraft is fun. Single player can be fun, but I just feel like we're gonna need multiple people in Minecraft in order to make it truly fun. And I can't really turn this world into a server, but if I could, I would. And it probably wouldn't be the best server, but I would at least try on it. Okay. Just not sure. I've just decided I'm just gonna fill the rest of it with grass, because why not? It's not really practical having a stupid little slope that literally nobody appreciates. No one goes down it, and no one goes up. No one appreciates it. That's just my issue. No one appreciates it. Get out of my tunnel. If you go through the tunnel, you will literally die. I'm talking to the drowned down there with a trident. Give me the trident and all your knotlesses, and I will let you live. If you don't, you'll have to be smited out of existence with a spoon. Trust me, it's very painful to be attacked with a spoon. It's totally like I've not been attacked with a spoon at one point. I don't know why, but it's just... Why am I obsessing over spoons? They're not even dangerous. Yeah, I'm just gonna add on to this wall because why not? But yeah, for my next Minecraft video, I'm not gonna make it like this, where I'm talking through a lot of it. I'm gonna make it like a, cut shorter video, maybe at most, 15 to 30 minutes long, maybe, instead of this long. But yeah, you guys can consider this an episode 1, kind of. Do you know what I'm in the mood for? Some reason I'm in the mood for crab legs. I'm not exactly sure why, but I just really want crab legs for some reason. And yeah, I'm just gonna head back to my restaurant, see if there's anything I need to fix. Oh, that cow is probably gonna use my path. In fact, I'm gonna make it use it. I don't care if that's a violation of its freedom. Come on, cow. You're using my path.
No.
Are you kidding me? You know what? Where'd you go? You know what? You ran away. So I'm gonna turn you into food for my restaurant. You know that? That's what happens when you run away from me, you coward. Yeah, you're a literal coward because you have cow in your name. How pathetic. Okay, let's just head back down here. See if we need anything. Okay, I don't think we actually need anything, really. Okay, yeah, let's just get rid of that because it's unsightly and ugly. What do we do? I feel like this world is complete, and I feel like it's just starting at the same time. But, wait. I'm gonna need something. A little important something. Something that will help us out later on. Copper! Yes, that is what I have chosen to take. Copper. But the copper waits. Instead, it's lapis time. Nope, that's not good. The bartender person can't get in and serve their urine. Like, if they can't serve urine, then what's the point of a bar? Like, seriously, isn't a bar's whole function just to sell people urine? That doesn't... Cow? I may have killed your brother, but your brother is going to someone's sandwich. I don't know why I did that, I just don't know. Let's see. Okay, we can only fit 2 chairs up here without making people cramp. And, yeah, I feel like we're gonna need a painting. Because this place just feels boring without decor. We need really good decor. Okay. I'm looking for, like, one of those spider paintings. Like, the painting of the color... Like, the colorful painting with, like, spiders in it. No, 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 yes. No, 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 yes. We got him. Those are my 2 favorite paintings, and... Okay, I like that painting, but it's way too big. I like that painting too, it's too big. We need to make it small. Now, let's... Yep. Perfect. Perfecto. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. I know. That is a painting of the restaurant's founder. Yeah, that's what the founder looks like. Because why not? Okay. Yep. Actually, no. Yeah, that's a better one for there. We can have that one there. Okay, that one's a good painting. That's too big. Okay, another painting of the founder. The founder is so lucky. They get so many paintings of themselves. Another skeleton. That's actually what happened to the founder. They drowned in the middle of the ocean. You know that? I feel like we're missing something. Oh, that's right. We need a... I know. Oh, that's not gonna work. We just need to make the tables facing the wall. They can just look outside for entertainment. Because they don't need screens. They don't need garbage on TikTok or Twitter. They don't need any of that. Now, it is time to fill the corners of lapis. Those are at some point going to become... Actually, no, they're just there for decoration because I think lapis is a cool looking block. Like, it's dark blue and just cool. But we need more seating because the other floors don't even have seats yet. And this floor is going to be this is going to lift the whole building's service up. It's going to lift the service from the dumpster into the heavens. But yeah, let's see. We can do it. Nah, actually, yeah. Let's just put that there. And we need something. Yep, more tables. That's totally what we need. It's totally like we don't need more floor space or bonus areas, maybe. Wait. That gives me an idea. I should build an outdoor eating area. Like, an outdoor eating area would be pretty cool, but I'm just gonna finish the indoor eating areas first. Okay, we need another bar. Let's see. Okay, we can't have people get trapped there. Let's go and check it out. And this time we're putting 3 seats because we're being considerate now. Oh, and thank you. It stopped raining. Let's see. Nope. No, we don't need stuff there. Yeah, copper. It's actually not a bar. It's more of a hibachi grill. That copper is going to be heatable. Yep, we need more copper. Yeah. 8 cubic meters of it. That's perfect. Let's see. Table for 8. There's your table. Okay, we just need, I believe, a table for 2 somewhere. Okay, that's our new table for 4. And if I build another restaurant, I'm totally going to make a lot of seats in it. It's going to have better seating than this. Trust me. If you know what song I'm humming to, then you're pretty cool. And you have a good taste in music. But yeah, sometimes it's just like to hum to random songs while making videos. Or just doing anything. I just like humming the songs. Yep. Okay. The aforementioned outdoor area, this is where it's going to be. It's going to be here because I don't want to make a platform in the middle of the ocean. And I feel like that would be too impractical. Let's get some orange concrete. Looking good. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Those are bathroom windows. Okay, if you could tell me what song that is, I will give you a shout out in my next video. In fact, I feel like that's something I need to do from now on. Like, if you can tell me the song that, like, I was singing at, like, what part of the video, or humming to, if you could tell me what song it was, and you get it correct, then do you know what? I will give you a shout out. And the hint, that song was a song that plays during Christmas time. Yeah, it's a little bit more of a clear hint for it, but other than that, you're gonna have to guess it. Okay, this patio is just terrible and shallow. We need deeper patio. Oh, hey, cow. Yeah, your brother, yeah, he's still dead. He's gonna be that way for the rest of the time, you know that? I just realized. This area over here, that is literally what I just realized, and that's why I'm over here. Like, I thought this area had, like, a forest, like a completely different one. No, it was just like a scattered pile of islands. I'll build on that mountain at one point. It's just not today. Okay, let's... Yes, we very much need that. Uh-huh. That is all very much needed. But let's see. I'm probably going to spend the next couple of minutes filling in grass. Because that's just something I really like doing for some reason in this game. One of my favorite things in this game is filling in grass. And for some reason, just creating artificial oceans. Like, that is something I enjoy for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm not making artificial oceans for a while. If I find a desert, I probably am going to make an artificial one. And that's probably it for that, but... My gosh, there's too many trees in my way. Let's get these disgusting pieces of garbage out of here. Trees aren't disgusting, it's just... Dogs pee on them. That is the reason I said disgusting pieces of garbage. Because why? Why do dogs pee on trees? It's very unethical, and the tree didn't ask for it. The tree didn't approve of it. No. The tree doesn't care about things like, oh, a branch breaks. Like, the tree could just grow it back. But if a dog pees on a tree, the tree will smell like pee for, like, the rest of eternity or something. It's not funny. And we all need to know that. If we all think it's funny, then we are juvenile. Stupid and juvenile. And I am not stupid and juvenile. I'm a little bit more mature than some people, but I'm not the most mature person on earth. And yeah, let's just get rid of this tree. Because why not? Oh. Okay. Just got a notification about another game on my phone. But yeah, other than that, it's not really that bad. But there's something I'm legitimately wondering. What is the consensus on, like, what was it again? Oh, for some reason I was gonna say PNG tubers, because for some reason I feel like they've just all but disappeared at this point. Like, I have not heard about them in a while. Like, that's just all. Okay, the sound is not really present, but other than that, we can still keep on working. But other than the sound being missing, I'm just going to continue on what I was doing. More dirt. We need more dirt. In fact, one thing I wonder is just how dense is dirt? Okay, I've heard that stone is like 3 grams per cubic centimeter, which is actually not that much compared to other stuff. For reference, gold is 19.3 grams per cubic centimeter. And iridium, which I'm fairly certain it's the 76th element, if you're wondering, but if I did so, I might actually have Education Edition turned on in this world, meaning I have access to all sorts of extra material possibilities. But yeah. Oh, and speaking of Education Edition, I once saw like this YouTube short basically saying that, oh, all the versions of Minecraft are good except for Education Edition. Yeah, Education Edition doesn't sound too fun, but I think it's pretty cool because there's all sorts of other materials and you can make bleach in it. One of the reasons I think that's cool is because with that you can make all sorts of stuff. I believe ammonia is one of them, and rubber at some extent. It's pretty strange, but well, I'm not going to question it since it's chemicals and I'm not a chemist. Or a chemist, or however you pronounce it. But yeah, I'm not one of them. I'm preferring on being an engineer and architect, which is one of the reasons I like Minecraft so much. It allows you to build all sorts of stuff, and just my least favorite part about the game, height limits. I hate height limits so much. Yeah, I'm just going to remove the sand here so I can just, yeah, that's basically all. Sometimes I just get bored of talking and just like to be quiet. But at some point, I'm going to have, okay, I'm not really sure what I was going to say, but if any of you guys just happened to watch one of the videos, one of my really old Minecraft videos from forever ago that barely have like 20 views, you might possibly be able to recall me saying that the name of that world was going to be based off of a big surprise and something that would reveal in a couple months afterwards. Well, that, it's still a little bit of a surprise, but on 4th of July, I will unveil what it means. Because I just feel like that. Wow, this cow is stupid. They can't jump! It's literally a 1-block jump. So, not being able to jump up it, you're turning into food for my restaurant. And trust me, this restaurant is gonna have really good food. Like, really good food. Like, at least between 5-star and 1 Michelin star. It's not gonna have 1 Michelin star, it's between 5 and stars and just 1. Okay, I hate trees when it's raining. Especially if you have to destroy them, because I have to destroy these ones by hand now, and it's just so annoying. TNT is too impractical, fire doesn't work, and there's... Yeah, I could technically summon in an Ender Dragon, because they create, like, paths of, like, destroyed blocks. They're one of the few creatures that you could legitimately destroy blocks with. Well, other than the creeper, but still. Enderman would take forever to destroy this tree, and just... Yeah, that's just why I don't like trees and the nature stuff. During rain. I don't like it during rain, because you can barely get rid of them in any way. And just... Okay, this canal's turning out real good, but I've been thinking it needs to be wider. One of the reasons is because more animals can get across, and also we have more land area. And with more land area, we can build more buildings. And more buildings means more money and infrastructure. And a more impressive world. Yeah, I'm just destroying this wall, because why not? But yeah, I'm just gonna try and figure out how far I want this out to go. Okay, that's not far enough. I'm thinking. Why was I singing I'm thinking to the rhythm of the French national anthem? I have no idea why, but yeah, I do a lot of random things I don't understand. But yeah, this is gonna be like the test just to see how it looks. I fill that in. Why am I humming the French national anthem? I'm not French. But yeah, I realized that was not a wide enough land bridge. We need it wider, because even more animals can get across, and also it doesn't look as tacky when it's wider. Okay, just... Of course. Yeah, it happens sometimes where you accidentally destroy a wrong block. Yeah, that happens a lot in Pocket Edition, but it happens a lot in every edition. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that the next few minutes are going to be just me placing blocks just on top of each other, making level ground, and that's pretty much it for like the next, I think, like 5 or so minutes. So I just hope you enjoy that. Some people might find this satisfying. Some people might not like it because it's grass blocks covering up stone bricks, and I feel like some people worship stone bricks. I don't know of anyone who does, but I feel like there is at least one crazy person out there that actually does. And just... There's something I've realized at this point. Like, this video right here, at this point, it is going to be my longest video at this point. My previous longest video was 2.5 hours long, and it was about ancient Egypt. Why do I break my walls? Why did I not even build it all the way? Just why? But yeah, I'm gonna be making this video, which is going to be even longer. The fact that I'm already kind of making it, but, it's just different. Yeah, this video is probably going to be at least half an hour longer, which I hope you guys really like really long videos. Because in total, I've uploaded 3 videos in total that are over an hour long. One of them about Roblox Theme Park Tycoon 2, another one about Ancient Egypt, and this one. Well, I haven't uploaded it yet, but when I soon do, or when you guys are watching it, it will be uploaded. Because you guys can't watch it when it's not uploaded. Unless someone hacked my phone, stole the video, and uploaded it themselves. Which in that case, that's stealing, and you can't do that. And I do not approve of it. I don't really know why I was singing, but sometimes I just like doing so. Wow, this is just so much dirt I have to deal with. Oh my, I'm just thinking. Oh, and if you're willing to, you could comment something on what I should sell in my restaurant. Because I think that would be a really good input, because all people know that restaurants should serve one of everything. And when I mean one of everything, I mean at least... Why did I say one of everything? Just why? I was meaning to say restaurants should at least try to serve anything that their customers want. Like, for example, I personally think this restaurant should not serve coleslaw, but some people really like coleslaw. Some people like it way too much. Some people also like pasta salad. I don't like pasta salad. Just yuck. Again, I also made a video about me not liking pasta salad. If you're wondering, it is a video about me making fun of an as seen on TV product called the Pasta and More. I'm pretty sure there was a commercial parody of it from what's his name? Oh, Critical. Yeah, there's a Pasta and More parody they made. And yeah, I've seen it before and I thought it was really good. And he told me never buy it. It's not a good product. Which, microwave pasta just sounds horrible. Like, just when you think about it, it sounds horrible. Okay, but just... I can't believe I'm not done with this grass. Just, what? Was that baby zombie I just saw? I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Why do I have baby zombie? No, it's not a baby zombie, but it's just a zombie. You know what? I think I've decided to take notes from a controversial figure and use the work from them on a Minecraft mob that almost everyone hates. If you know what I'm talking about, just understand. It is on a mob everyone hates. And it is a mob that is hostile. But that will be later. Other than that escapade, I have also decided that we will be destroying all nether portals that spawn in the overworld. Just kidding, I'm not destroying those. The thing we're actually going to destroy is we're going to destroy the outpost things, the pillagers. If they're nearby, we'll have to destroy them. But yeah, soon I'm going to be making signs for this restaurant. Just looking through all the items. Okay, where is it? Yeah, I'm just checking to see if, like, the new 1.19 mobs are in. No, they're not. Trust me, that's sad, but they're not. Okay, yeah, I'm getting hay bales now. I feel like hay bales, for some reason, make good thatch roof. That's a long reach. I'm still surprised that my reach is that long. Okay, I can't wait to get this roof done. It's just driving me crazy and insane. I'm sorry for that, but I was just making sounds. Wait. We can't let chickens in. They don't have money and they can't pay. Yeah, chickens can't pay, and if you enter my restaurant and don't have money, you're gonna get kicked out immediately. Also, we're the type of people that like lanterns. This actually looks really pretty. Okay, all we need is seating. Oh, where are the tables? The waxed copper. Where are they? Oh, there we are. We need another table. We need more tables. Ooh, we have just enough space. I think we probably fit like one more table in there if we tried. Or we could fit more table space on one of the tables. I'm just saying maybe. Yep, that's the entrance. Oh, I realized I just can't jump over it. Okay, and I've decided that I'm just gonna make one of the tables longer. Because anything else will just make it stressful. Nope, that didn't work. Yep, that's all I'm doing. Just making the table longer. Okay, I'm gonna need doors. Yeah, doors. Let's see. We have. I feel like we're a little low on tables in here. Like, we need at least one or two more. So I'm just gonna add another one. I might add two more. Oh, I found the good place for a table. Da. Duh. Duh. Ta-da, we have tables. And we're soon going to need to place signs in this restaurant, which is going to be one of my favorite parts. Okay, we have a pretty nice balcony. Actually, no, we don't have a single balcony. And, oh, I feel like animals are using my land bridge. We go up those stairs, see if we need anything else. You know what? Copper. We need copper. Lots of copper. Oh, what I just said kind of reminded me of that one commercial where it's like, water, just water, lots and lots of water. Oh, I just realized something. We need a restroom occupation indication system. It's like one of those systems you'd find on a portalet that tells if the restroom is in use. Yeah, my first draft for my first try, if it doesn't work, I'm just gonna do a red light and a green light using redstone lamps. Red glass. Green glass. I really hope this works. I hope it does. Okay, all I need is levers and we can get working. Let's see. Okay, we can't put in the same area, so are you kidding me? It lights up both of them. That's terrible. That's not good. We can't have it light up both. That's not good. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it above the door because if we can't have two lights, we'll just have one light above the door. Oh, why does it keep lighting up everything? Okay, I need my bricks again. Home Depot's really been making me sad because they haven't been giving me enough bricks lately. There, that looks good. But yeah, do you know what? We'll turn off the light whenever the door's open. I might make a redstone system that fixed that later, but not today. Okay. Do we need anything else in the kitchen? Let's see. We have our super efficient oven. Lots of steak. Our fridge. I'm just gonna check out this fridge. Like, I feel like it's lagging a little, but... Or that could just be something different. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna mess with the fridge anymore. I'm just gonna check. Hey, do we need anything else? Oh, a boat. I think we need a boat. Yeah, we're just gonna test this whole water system and... Oh, I've not ridden a boat in Pocket Edition in a very long time. But, I'm now getting the hang of it. That was a nice tunnel to ride through. That's our train station. Our really highly elevated one. And now, let's just go back to the building. That is a nice tunnel. I really like it. I feel like this place needs more plants, though. You know what? At this point, I might just start making signs. Because I think I've been wanting to do this for a while. Just make custom signs that say what I want it to say. This one's just gonna say men's, because it's the men's restroom. Okay. This one's gonna say women's, because it's the women's restroom, of course. Women does not have two M's. Oh, my. Okay, now... Oh. Why did you do that? Well, at least you got some more food for the restaurant. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Oh, I know. Kitchen. And I'll make a little custom arrow since there's no down-pointing arrow for some reason. Yeah, I'll just make one. I'm using a... I believe that is a forward slash, and the other one is a backward slash. I believe so. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, this is a bar. We need a sign. Must be 21 or older in order to drink. What do I want to say? I'm making it say flavored urine. Because it's basically what beer is, flavored urine. Okay, this is a different bar. You know what? It's gonna say seal, it's sell, not seal. We sell soda, not urine. Okay, sorry for my slow typing. I'm gonna see if I need anything else. Looks like I don't. There's only like I think there's like 1 or 2 more things I need, maybe. The kitchen. I need at least 1 or 2 signs to the kitchen. Let's see. Please park your boat properly. Oh, I don't know why I had to say it like that, but okay. Okay, we have our system. Okay, I'm just gonna let you guys read it out. Employees must wash hands before returning back to work. That's a law. I really hope it's a law. Employees only. Like, have you ever been to a restaurant where just random people are allowed in the kitchen? I have never actually been to one of those before. I think the only one of those places is like a hibachi restaurant. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna put a sign that says come again soon because I really hope people come back again and again in order to give me their money. Okay, do we need anything? A name. I know. I know. I have the perfect name. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be cool. Okay. No, that's not how you spell river. River dash meat, and now the last word because river meat does not sound good. We need one more. I came up with an idea. Stradale. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. River meat stradale. That sounds. Stradale is a word that I don't think has ever been used in a restaurant title. It's been used in a car title, like the Ferrari SP SP90 Stradale, which is a hybrid Ferrari that can go like 250 miles per hour. That's a pretty cool car. Yeah, we just need more dirt. We're gonna fill in some more land. And after this, we'll take you on a tour that your life has been waiting for. We just gotta make more land leveled. More land leveled. More land leveled. Get out of my way, you little stupid chicken. Get Get out of my way, you little chicken. Everyone needs to get out of my way when I'm building land and terraforming. Especially you stupid little chicken. Oh, yeah, I was singing, getting carried away, but yeah, that chicken needs to get out of the way because I don't want them to be buried alive by dirt. And yes, after this layer or so, we're probably going to be done. And then we can take the tour and journey and ultimate stradale cappuccino of a lifetime. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's just walk. Wait. I forgot. We need a minecart. Wait, where are they? Oh, they're down there. That's where the minecarts are. Okay, got one. Actually, we got 64 of them, but since we're in creative, it counts as just one. Why did I crouch? This down. This is up. And let's go. Okay. Anyway, that's all. Goodbye. And be sure to subscribe.